Okay, there we go.
Alright, well, thank you everyone for joining me in my short little talk today. I'm going to be talking about something I'm kind of interested in and to see how you folks feel about it and to see if it changes the way you feel about it. So imagine one day in the future going into your garage, jumping into your car, and pressing a button that the steering wheel goes in, and you sit back and relax, and you're watching a movie all the way from your house to wherever you need to go, and the car does all the work for you. This whole idea about autonomous vehicles or driverless cars has been kind of getting a little more attention lately. And today I'm just going to do a brief 1-minute talk on why I think they are actually it's a good thing to be talking about, and why it's making interest, and why people are giving interest to that. So researchers like companies like Uber and Tesla, other companies have been putting millions of dollars into this to look into it and what the deal is, and if they're even going to become safer vehicles in the future than we are driving them right now. So that's pretty much what the gist is. The idea is that in the long run, although there might be some problems now with them, that in the long run they'll cause less error than people would, and they'll improve traffic flow, being a little more smooth, and maybe even like increase time, like give you more time while you're driving. And because of that, it's possible driverless cars might revolutionize the way we look at the roadways in the future. So autonomous vehicles, the biggest reason why they've been getting attention is that they could possibly save lives, as long as everything is tested. Obviously we're years away, but in the long run, that's the reason why 1.2 million people are killed in car crashes. And a lot of people believe that up to 90% of these car crashes can be prevented from having safer vehicles and safer roads. And these autonomous vehicles maybe can be the key to that. So that's the biggest reason, biggest argument for the autonomous vehicles. The other side effect, the side benefit, would be that the driver or the passengers now, being that there really isn't a driver, be able to enjoy more more free time. They could, mind what they want to do while they're driving, and also, it may seem weird to say this, but people in the future who get used to a driverless world might not experience the same anxiety and stress on the road. Obviously, if you were to jump into a driverless car right now, you might not think so. But if you grew up with driverless cars everywhere, that feeling of being on the road might not be there, and so overall, mental health might be a little different with driverless cars. So that's as far as their development and the technology needed for a car to sense everything in its environment has definitely been improving a lot, with cars not only relying on the straight like regular camera, but infrared cameras and different sensors that allow them to detect everything on the road, from humans, animals, any kind of object. And year by year, they're only getting better at this. And traffic overall, like the little things on the road that all add up miles down the stretch, that all add up the traffic, might not quite be the same. It's possible you might see traffic that's much smoother, fewer stops, and just constant speed because of certain things that are eliminated from this network of driving cars that just automatically can redirect themselves into this possible route and don't do things like cutting people off and getting into small inconveniences. Might make overall traffic more enjoyable and smoother in general. And so really, because of all these things, I think it's important that we just be a little more open to the idea of these autonomous vehicles. sounds a little strange. I think driverless is a better word. Because they're going to be getting more attention and they're going to be getting privileges on the road. Maybe might having a pizza being delivered without a driver in the future. Who knows? But I think it's important that we should be a little more open to it. I mean, we're already flying in planes where 90% of the time it's just basically on autopilot. So maybe the road's a little different, but it shouldn't take too much to just adjust to it and look into it a little more. So that's about it. And thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good points. Very good.